You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that? I'm never blowing bubbles ever again. Oh, we'll play games. We can definitely play games. You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that? Bubble, 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 bubble.
Grasses.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
Usually it takes longer to get to this point. Drama must have happened. This is an amazing song. I just want to keep listening to it. Alright. Shut up, birds. Man, so Quinn, how are you? Thank you for being a member for 5 months. Good evening, Rich. Hope you're doing awesome tonight. Yeah, it's... Well, first off, don't say fuck Twitch. Different things are gonna... This isn't a plug of Twitch. I know that's not... But... Twitch and YouTube. What's up, Okami? What's up, Quinn? What's up, Phil? What's up, Gorilla? What's up, DSP Stuntcock? So a lot of you have been wondering what's up. A lot of you didn't even know something was wrong because it wasn't like it was that long. Yeah, it was a complete shit show. I'm going to make DSP Stuntcock a moderator just because that name is amazing. Rich, we play games and get some coffee. Yeah, I mean, well, okay. We'll wait till we get to 500 people. I think we're going to get there fairly quickly tonight because I do actually have genuine, not clickbait drama to talk about. Yes, of course, I'm not going to have coffee tonight because I want to get up early tomorrow. So, yeah, it was a real shit show. YouTube actually, at least YouTube, Team YouTube actually apologized to me. They didn't even apologize about the quantum shit. What's up, Omega? Yeah, we might watch that tonight too with Cody. I'm gonna give him some love with that. I had a giant, big, fat strike on my account during that whole thing, so I had no idea what was going on with the monetization glitch. So by the time they said they fixed it, so I'm not gonna notice any. I'm not gonna notice anything about it. Mega Clips, thank you very much. Ghost Carlos was already supposed to be coming, so that he was gonna be in the video that I'm about to discuss. No, strike is gone. I wouldn't be able to stream here if the strike was still there. Yeah, if you have you could have multiple. That's why everyone's like, oh, why do you need to use Twitch as a secondary platform? This is why. I can't like give you the link. Go to Twitter, okay, and you'll see the link to Twitch there. The fuck is this doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why now? Why is this monitor off? Go away. Okay. Anyway. Well, there's things I prefer about Twitch I've learned throughout this. I like what they do with the chat. It's nice to let me know there's new time chatters there. There's a lot of things that are really fucking cool. Believe me, I know Twitch has. I've talked about their issues. Like they're ridiculous. But yeah, the chat's way better, way more interactive. There's things I like about YouTube streaming better too. But things like the co-streams with Jay are solely going to be on Twitch. When I have interviews of people, they're going to be on Twitch, and gaming is going to be on Twitch. Like, these kind of streams are going to be basically every day still. So if you're thinking that like your membership or something is wasted, it's not. You know, someone came to ask me like, Rich, where should I stay a member on YouTube? Be I'm like, whatever your choice is, man. Whatever you want to do. You know. So, you know, like that's your choice. So, yeah, what is... All right, we're out over 500 people. Let me just finish these lozenges. No, not good. Thank God Google didn't buy Twitch. You want a competitor, man. You know, I didn't even realize until late last night that the strike was taken off. And it was weird. I still have that warning from the warnings never go away. Which I think why do the warnings never go away, YouTube? Like, shouldn't you get back if you've been behaving? Even though, in my opinion, I never really misbehaved. But shouldn't that warning eventually go away too? What's up, Jesse? Some people realized I was going... Some people were like, what the fuck? I didn't even know anything happened to you. So, for a lot of people were freaking out when I was saying I'm going to do some stuff on Twitch. It's going to be totally different from here. Like, it's not going to... Like, what I'm doing is not going to compete with here. So, if you're not interested in the interviews and the streams with Jay and all that stuff, hey, stay on YouTube. You'll have plenty of content to consume for me, you know? God damn, I was thirsty. So, anyway, so let's begin. And James Grant, explain yourself. I'm going to right now. Mr. Rich, any responses? Yes. They took off the strike. I wouldn't be able to be here right now. You could have... Even if you have one channel on YouTube with a strike, and you have another channel, you can't. You have to make it like you have a strike on both channels. If I went to this channel and still stream with the strike that disabled live streaming and uploading on my main channel, which it did, the strike I said is gone. They would just nuke both of my channels. You can't ban evade. I know it's not YouTube, but I got permanently suspended from Twitter last month, presumably because my last tweet said killing the clock. Appealed twice, heard nothing back. They're weird, man. Like, they let, like, softcore porn on there. I put up a AI. I made an AI Twitter where I put up funny AI images and where I put up like Bill Gates having titties. That's a bridge too far for Twitch. Thank you, Okami. I appreciate that. Yeah, what the fuck is going on with... dude, I've been dealing with so much other shit. I haven't even had time to look into the shit with Griffin. I have no idea what's going on with Garaa and Griffin. I don't know. I've been totally out of the loop. So anyway. Hey, Ranch. Couldn't catch the Twitch stream. What's going on? Okay. So Mr. Rich, let's stream on Twitch. Different stuff will be... it's not the same. Obviously, I can't... If you want to follow me on Twitch, it's the same. The real... It's RTU streams. I can't, like, do a dedicated video on it. YouTube considers that spam. That could nuke my channel. So there you go. Anyway. So what happened? I can't even... I'm not even comfortable showing you the article because it's... YouTube is fucking weird. So YouTube had a problem where there was, like... They actually had less censorship of content that was on the eShop than Sony. Never thought I would say something like that. But they've changed now. That's what the news story was about. So the title of my video was Nintendo is finally fixing this major problem, which it was. That wasn't clickbait. Like, they literally had a game that I mentioned G-rated where... Here, I don't have to be G-rated. Where you were beating off in the back of a car and you had to try to beat off and have no one catch you. What's up, Garaa? How are you? Rose is a red, Violet's a blue, Carlos is a bird, and we are all part of his herd. We'll watch Optimus. He made a video on my situation, too. So, a source I've used for, I don't even know, since I've been doing this shit full time is Video Games Chronicle. Okay. Now, I could see them giving limited ads. Now, look, YouTube admitted they made a mistake. So everyone's saying, well, Rich, you're wrong about this. YouTube admitted on that they made a mistake. The article was, Nintendo is reportedly cracking down on uncensored boobs and hentai, right? Hentai. You know, and it's a legitimate article. They were getting rid of that kind of shit on their platform. Now, what my editor does, and we're going to watch the video on this too from Optimus. He does the same thing, is that he'll upload the video and he does it to, and what he'll do is he'll proof watch it while he's uploading it. So if there's nothing wrong, which usually there isn't, the video's already starting to upload. It's more efficient. Apparently, the automated bot picked up on the link and it was saying that it was sexual. There's nothing sexual in the main article. And even the links that were there, like it was like women in bikinis. There was no sex. There was no videos that linked to porn. There was nothing. Again, YouTube took back the strike. They knew they were wrong. Apparently, like the video was 1% uploaded. My editor deleted it. Had no idea there was a strike on it. This is all from the link. And I had a strike on my account. The crazy part about it, what YouTube was saying to me, even though I got an email from them and I forwarded them the email, which showed exactly what the strike, this is why you got a strike, this link. Really? And I forwarded the email. It wasn't like I screen capped the email or got, you know, I know you could go to Google Images and get shit like that. One thing that Optimus pointed out to me is that in the email, there is a code with your YouTube name or numbers, and it's unique like a fingerprint. Because their whole thing was, oh, you deleted the video. We don't have the URL. That's going to be another thing that happens on Twitch. Sweet and Tender Hooligan. Like interviews, co-streams, and gaming is going to be on Twitch. These kind of streams, react streams, just shooting the shit. A lot of ropes. Thank you, Jeremy. You had Jeremy is shooting ropes everywhere. Yeah, I'm going to have... We're going to fix this up where there's scenes. If you notice, like my editor came in to help me out with scenes and stuff like that. We're going to do that here too. So I'm not just like, you know, shrinking windows and stuff like that like a complete fucking noob. At this point, I shouldn't be doing that. I was actually going to do it tonight, but by the time I got home from my kids, I was like, there's no fucking way. Yeah, I'll do the text-to-speech. I'll do scenes here and stuff like that. So, I'll end it with this, and we'll watch the video from Optimus. It goes into more detail. In the end, it was basically now what I can't do is cite sources. I can't babysit every single link that's in a video. Here's the problem, too. What happens if there's, like, sometimes even in the comments section, the filters don't work on the websites, and people leave shady links that literally lead to porn. How do I know? How do I know that's not good? What am I going to do, baby? Sometimes some of these articles have, like, dozens of links. You guys know. It's ridiculous. How do I, like, am I going to sit there? So it's just better. I'll give credit to the source. Hey, I got this from The Verge. Hey, I got this from IGN. Hey, I got this from The Birds. You know, you could go look for it, but I can't. I can't risk it now. I can't risk that a link may have something that the bot from YouTube may consider. Like, it wasn't even... YouTube, here's what you need to do. Like, okay, so you think there's a problem with the link. Why don't you freeze the upload and say, hey, we have a question about this link. We're not allowing this video to go live. Either take out the link or explain the link or whatever. Like, don't just strike. And the video was already deleted by my editor. The strike happened in between where he deleted it and wanted to re-upload. And what's funny is the reason that I knew there was a strike was by accident on your phone. You know, on your phone, you go on the YouTube app, and there's that plus button. Like, if I hit it now, it could tell me I could create a short, upload a video, create a post, and I can do all that. You know, when I must have brushed that button, it says, due to a strike on your account, you cannot use the community tabs feature. And I'm like, what the fuck? And then I saw the email, you know, and YouTube was like, oh, nothing we could do. You don't have the URL to the video. I'm like, but I have the email. And then when Optimus told me, I really think it was probably Optimus's video that got the strike taken away, because Optimus told me, he's like, dude, you realize that your address they sent the email to proves that it's a legitimate email, and you aren't just taking like a screen cap of an email from Google Images. And I think when they saw his video, I think that really helped. It was enough to share with the chat. That is, thank you, Jeremy, for letting us know about the ropes that you shot. So I'm never... It was a video talking about how Nintendo's getting rid of, like, the super adult shit on there. And that's it. That was all it was. Princess Peach of the Mushroom Kingdom is a dictator who's oppressed the Goombas and Koopa. Bowser is simply a revolutionary who's trying to bring justice for his people. Oh, really? Just joined. What video? That will I explain it to you. You missed my super chat. Damn, I'm already missing super chats. I'm already falling off, and I just started this shit. Is this a decent... Oh, yeah, I saw you said this before, dude, and I'm sorry. I meant to answer it. I was going to, and then I got on a rant. Core i5 7th gen. What is the core count on it? Is that hyper... I don't know. Some of their... Intel's so weird. Like, they change. Like, is that hyper-threaded now? Or is it just 6? 6 cores. NVIDIA GeForce. I don't really game on PC, only NASCAR. I was about to say, damn, 1030. You ain't doing too much with that nowadays, man. Oh, hey, it's a pretty good solid computer. Nice amount of RAM. 4 cores, 4 threads. It's kind of pushing it in 2022. Not kind of. Like, it's a 2022. I'm going to put on a video duty streams that is going to explain everything. Yeah, I know. I know. That's why I'm bringing a different flavor, sly rye of content there. You know? But in terms of putting links, I can't put links in the description. Now I know why people have... Like, I always think to myself, like, shouldn't you put, like, you're citing sources, you're reading from news articles, you should give the credit. Now I know why people aren't doing it. Sansa the Divine, I missed your super chat, or did I even get to it yet? Yeah, bro, I don't even think I got down to it yet. Yeah, I'm going to do the text-to-speech. You weren't searching Steve in many... No, I wasn't. No, the bot, as dumb as it is to say that I was linking porn, the bot knows to check. Like, if I put tiny URL, it's not going to stop it. It's not going to stop it. Things like I'm going to do on Twitch that I won't do here, because again, I want to have different content on both platforms to have a reason to go to both platforms. I'm going to stream like Dead Space, Resident Evil 8. Why are you wondering if I broke up with my baby mama? I'm living life, man. I don't really go into that stuff too much, dude. You know why? It could be, no matter what I'm doing with that, could be weaponized against me. So, I have not seen it, Sansa. I'll look though, dude. It's been a hell of a, like, 4 to 5. Thanks for making me a mod on Twitch. You're very welcome, Mike. It was enough cum to share with the chat. That is a lot of cum. I already answered Carlos. The ass-eating chicken. You missed my super chat. How the hell am I missing fucking super? Oh, yeah, I already answered that one. I know Twitch is funky with DMCA. Have you considered a works-cited page with the video? I've seen other YouTubers. I'll have to figure out something, but it can't go on YouTube. Jeremy, I have not do it. I'm concerned you're not. I'm definitely okay in that department. Did you see the Mario? I have not, dude. With everything going on, I haven't seen a fucking thing. Well, that's fine. You're staying here. I'll have plenty of shit here. I'll have different shit on Twitch. You know, I got it. Someone gifted like 500 subs on Twitch. So trust me, there's going to be plenty of content here that's going to be different than the content on YouTube. So it's not like I'm going to be conflicting interests. Yeah, I have to diversify. This taught me that. Go look on my Twitter, which is in the description, and you could find, it's the pinned comment there. I mean, I don't think it's a big deal. Like, YouTube doesn't like... What could get a strike on your channel is if I made a dedicated video saying, hey, guys, I'm streaming on Twitch now. Like, you do that, they'll strike your channel down. Like, I think, actually, Linus Tech Tips had that happen way back in the day, like 2018. Also, please cover TwitchCon. Why? What happened? Oh, there's plenty of shit I'm going to cover this week. Well, Pretzel, it's kind of what I have. I mean, putting the link here, I don't think is a big deal in Quantum TV Stolen Valor. I see you, bro. But just, it's the real RTU on Twitch. It's the same thing as here. That's all you gotta. We're going to be having a celebration tomorrow. On the other said platform, where I will have bubbles. I am doing it as a meme because DSP has officially lost his mind with bubbles. Don't believe me? Here we go.
I'm never blowing bubbles ever again. You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
Bubbles, bubbles, bubbles.
Oh, we'll play games. We can definitely play games.
So now, because of that, I bought a bubble machine. I am going to be blowing bubbles and making it into a fucking meme. Yeah, I'm going to Minxy. So, because of Phil, thank you, Phil. I am now turning the bubbles. We're going to have a bubble machine. It's going to be, I'm going balls deep with the bubbles. Furco, first off, Rich, I missed everything that's happened to you this week. I got married this weekend. Congratulations. Thank you so much for the Cameo. You're very welcome. Well, thank you for supporting me on Cameo. I should be thanking you. I wanted to pay it forward for all the joy you've given me and my wife these last couple years. My shoulders and booty are finally relaxed.
Try to relax your anus, your shoulders.
And congrats on getting married again, man. Yeah, I'm going to Mixer. I'm going to Mixer with Ninja. Someone, how the fuck do you break your spine at TwitchCon? Oh, God. And I heard what happened to Cody, too. I will calibrate your TV. Thoroughly tickled television. Someone wrote it. It was so true. So I get this fucking strike as for doing my job, for doing the right thing, for citing a source. And again, for everyone says, well, Rich, it's YouTube. Team YouTube apologized to me. So obviously they were in the wrong. And I appreciate them apologizing to me. It's actually greatly appreciated. Most companies don't apologize. They just fix it and then just go away. TwitchCon had a ball pit that is too shallow with concrete at the bottom. When people went to dive in, they end up broken bones and broken... Jesus Christ. There's some lawsuits going to happen there. Dude, that's why I'm just like, I like being, like, yeah, I love being an entertainer and being in the public eye this way. But I'm 41. I have kids. I don't need to go and fucking party and get, I mean, I'll eventually go to a con and stuff like that. It's part of the business. And I'll enjoy it. But I'm good. I like being boring. The Dead Man, I missed yours, did I? Dead Man, why don't I? Your name. Birds were made for loving, baby. And oh yeah, dude, intro guy sent me a new fart. It's going on the soundboard. One of them was a porn star, a prawn star. Yeah, no, that's not the new one, Quinn. That's not the new way. The new one makes that one seem like nothing. Isn't that nuts? All right, so, yeah. Shallow foam. Oh, well, Intel and Lenovo are going to be facing some shit, huh? Oh, God. All right, so. Let's watch Optimus's video. And he'll actually, it's funny. Another person's going to go into more detail about this.
All right,
it's funny because Optimus kind of rocks the old videos. Like I'm 37 and partying isn't a thing for me. Like I mean I like going out and having a drink very rarely, but like to go into like that crazy shit, nah, man, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, and by tomorrow, I will definitely have scenes. I actually know how to make them myself, but like I said tonight, this is kind of a semi-impromptu stream. I'm like, I should probably go on and explain to people what the fuck is going on here, you know? Gotta be nice, huh? so you don't have to see me just shrinking windows like a spaz. Haven't been able to catch a live stream and give me a tour of all these new birds. They're beautiful birds. Jesus Christ, you've been a member for 16 months. I appreciate that, man. The birds actually started with Zeb, a follower of mine named Zeb, and I was really stoned, and I just started. He has like a bird. He works with birds on a farm, and I was like, oh, I bet you there's a bird named Carlos that pecks corn out of my hole, and that's really it. It started with that. Dude, these platforms are fucking weird, bro. Like I said, I made an AI where I put up like Bill Gates titties, birds, and
breasts.
Thank you, Hokey. So let's.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today we're going to be talking about YouTube again because
it's interesting. He does videos exactly like I was doing videos in 2015. It started with you talking about chickens might eat ass. I favorite. Yeah, it was such a bizarre. Like, there's really no lore except I was stoned and he said birds, and I was like, birds pecking corn out of my ass. Boom. And here we have birds. Rest in peace, Carlos.
Surprise, surprise, YouTube screwed up. They did something they shouldn't have done. YouTube, it seems like randomly, pretty much, over like the last few weeks or whatever, has just started kind of ramping up.
Now, I forgot to mention, this wasn't like a vendetta against me. It was not any person that... The video was 1% uploaded. It was not... No eyes saw it besides my editors. So for everyone saying that this was nefarious or... First off, YouTube got rid of the strike, so it wasn't that they were targeting me. Secondly, it couldn't have been... I saw people saying, oh, it was Quantum. Oh, it was this guy. Oh, it was... I'm like, no. No one saw the video wasn't public. It was not public. Jeremy, I have a large penis. You have large breasts. I have a tight ass, and you have a hairy chest. I have corn in my hole, and you have a bird that can peck corn out of said hole. Take off your shirt. Show us the titties. Fine. Well, that's one thing. That I can't do. What we confirm that we cannot put titties on Twitch. See, some people are like, God, you've been gone for so long, and other people are like, yeah, I watch you like twice a month. I had no idea you were gone. What the fuck are you talking about? Thank you, Jeremy, by the way. So Optimus, because I talked to him yesterday, so he knew like exact details, and he actually told me some stuff because I guess he's been through this before. Yeah, I guess I am technically a titty. Well, on YouTube, it's against TOS for men to show nipples. The irony is that I literally, I believe if I put pasties on my nipples on Twitch, I could get shirtless. Bizarre.
Taking content down. I made a video yesterday talking about how they took down one of my recent videos because I showed clips of Andrew Tate talking and reacted.
Which is amazing because Piers Morgan, well, he's tied to a major corporate network. Rules for thee, but not for me. Had a whole entire interview that we watched on Twitch. Actually, the irony is I couldn't have watched it here. Of Andrew Tate, because if I watch it here, they'd be like, oh, Rich, Andrew Tate's ban-evading. But what about fucking Piers Morgan? Does he get a slap on the wrist for having him on? He literally interviewed him face-to-face on YouTube. The interview was. Is he ban-evading? I don't know. It's double standard. It is what it is.
/ responded to that. And yeah, they took that video completely down. And they gave me a warning for community guidelines violation and everything. You can go watch that video after this one if you're in.
Ah, the warning. The warning. Let me talk about... Remember everyone said, Rich, stop crying about the warning. And remember I said it was a bigger deal than people realized? Now you see why it's a bigger deal. Because that was the insulation that if some stupid shit like this happened, I always had that to fall back on. Now, for now, unless they change their policies. Hopefully they do, because I think it's kind of dumb for the warning to be permanent. The warning's permanent now, so I have no protection. And other entities that shall remain nameless for now that promise that, oh, Rich, don't worry, you got that warning, it's no big deal. We'll fix it, no problem. Where that didn't happen. So it's opened my eyes to a lot of things.
Interested in that, it'll be right there on my YouTube channel.
Dude, I can't give myself a purple nurple ABO. That kind of goes into fetish shit at that point. That would actually kind of be porn. Dude, it makes no sense. Like, what's more erotic? Which I'm actually getting back on the wagon too with all the stress going on. My man titties have grown a little bit and it pisses me off. But that's a different story. Like, what is more sexual? My fat fucking ass taking off a shirt and, like, dude, you go to any beach and see dad bods like this all day. What is more boner inducing? Me or women literally painting their breasts but with just fucking pasties on? Give me a break, Twitch. Like, really? Like, let's keep it 100, man. The rules are so weird. They make no sense. What's up, TMG?
Channel, but this is an incident that's actually involving a completely different.
But again, let me finish my statement because the suckers are starting to kick in. Yeah, he got that's why I made a big deal about the warning. Because I knew now it's kind of like ripping a scab off, now that you're exposed. And that insulation from the at least not even having a warning on my account protected me. But DSP blowing. Wait till you see. Make sure you come by for the celebration I'm having on the other platform. Rich, you make me hella turgid. I'm guessing that means boner. Dad bod is the new hotness. Yeah, well, I need to diminish my dad bod. The past few months, stress, and I'm like, nah, I gotta get back on the fucking wagon, and I refuse to not get back on.
Different creator by the name of ReviewTechUSA. Now, I'm assuming not everyone knows who that is, but a good portion of the people who watch my channel probably also know who Rich or ReviewTechUSA is, because he makes somewhat similar content to mine. He's kind of in the
How many have you had before? It's all about tolerance, dude. It's like any other, well, first off, 25 in a single gummy? That's a lot, bro. Have you not taken them at all before? If you haven't taken them all, I would say like half of a gummy and see how you feel. Give it like a half an hour at least.
commentary niches.
I hope to God, Rudin, you're here. You know who the fuck I am.
As well, he has around 1 million subscribers. Well, Rich from ReviewTechUSA reached out to me yesterday about a situation involving his YouTube channel, and it's something that YouTube desperately needs to fix. Now, when
I genuinely think it's this video that saved my ass. Wholeheartedly. That's another reason why I'm watching, to give this guy credit where credit's due.
I go into the details of the situation, I'm going to explain why, but just know, this is something that can happen to pretty much anybody. Like, a lot of the times you hear people say things like, oh, small creators really don't have a chance on YouTube because...
Well, what about those ones that Joey Diaz was popping like they were fucking Pez on the Joe Rogan? This is when I still watch Joe Rogan. Where they were like 200 mil... They were like chocolate Death Stars. They were like 200 milligrams each. The world is better with you back, Rich. Thank you, man. Scary times. Although Trump said the U.S. needs to be negotiating peace between Russia and Ukraine. I don't even know. Isn't Putin threatening nukes, too? We're in a fucking weird place, man.
Because, you know...
Scary place.
So they can get suppressed and silenced and hit with all kinds of things. Well, this is a creator with 1 million subscribers having something like this happen to him, which to me indicates that the system will hit pretty much anybody with something like this. And it's actually...
Yeah, what do you do if you have 2,000 subscribers? You're fucked.
actually one of the most ridiculous reasons ever that I've seen somebody get a strike put on their channel. So me and Rich talked about what happened, and he forwarded me an email from YouTube that says YouTube removed your content, and they basically were telling him that he had violated a policy on his channel with a video he uploaded, okay? Now this video was originally going to be called Nintendo is finally fixing this major problem, okay? Now in this video he was talking about an article from VideoGamesChronicle.com, which is like a gaming news organization. They do, you know, stuff like...
They've been around forever. How long has Video Games Chronicle been around? I'm pretty sure I remember them being around in, like, even the early 2010s.
Kotaku, basically.
I lost, like... I put a video, like a short up saying I'm back, and for some reason that pissed off people. I don't know why. The things that people get pissed off at on YouTube.
They just post like articles about video games, and it was reacting to an article talking about how the Nintendo Switch is dealing with a problem where there was like a bunch of basically like softcore porn games and stuff on there. So essentially, ReviewTechUSA here was...
Now, you may think... Now, again, YouTube admitted their mistake and apologized to me, so they did make an error. You would be like, oh, come on, Rich, they're talking about that stuff, of course. Wait, though.
Talking about how Nintendo was taking these things like more seriously. They were kind of cracking down on these kinds of things. Keep in mind, the video didn't show anything, didn't show any nudity, didn't show any 18+ content, anything NSFW.
Dude, I'm so pissed about Carlos, and I can't find a replacement. We were actually going to bring back the ghost of Carlos in the video that got struck down. Rich, did I miss your super... Rich, can you get one long burp sound on soundboard? I'm not good at long burps. You mean a real one or one like... Because a lot of times the ones you find on like websites that are sound clips sound corny as fuck.
Or anything, really. It was just literally ReviewTechUSA discussing a situation pretty similar to what I do like here on my channel. And so he had...
Yeah, we do basically the exact same thing. He'll go into some more political stuff like I saw him talking about Putin, but...
His editor upload a test run of the video. This is pretty common practice on YouTube. I've done this a lot before with my own content. You kind of just upload a trial in a way where you see if like the video will get demonetized by YouTube's bots or whatever it may be. Keep in mind, the video was never even public. So nobody saw this video. It wasn't like he was sharing...
This is all accurate. The only thing that is that my editor uploads it and then watches and proof watches it to make sure there's no mistakes. If there is no mistakes, well... That's how he saves time because it was already uploading. But it's still accurate what he's saying.
Some like horrible stuff with tens of thousands of people, but YouTube...
Your boyfriend watches Optimus?
Within seconds of the video being uploaded, as soon as it started processing, basically, they automatically
100%.
removed the video and put a strike on ReviewTechUSA's channel. So essentially, YouTube struck ReviewTechUSA for simply uploading a trial run of his video to see if it was going to work out with like the YouTube bot and everything. So creators are now apparently getting hit for seeing if they can even do anything in the first place with their content, right? Like that does...
Which is baffling. I mean, I could see if I put up, like, Pornhub, grandma gets fisted with big titties, must watch. Okay. Or I linked to, like, a website that was selling, like, sex devices or something, which I think you could even do if you, like, there's literally sex education. I don't know. YouTube's rules are so weird. Twitch's rules are so weird. They're so, like, all over the place. You don't know what to do. I need you to spam your shoulder.
Your shoulders, 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 your shoulders.
But you know what I'm saying. Like, it wasn't like I was putting, like, where there was, like, you know, penis massage oils in the fucking... Like, I'm not an idiot, you know?
Doesn't even make any sense. How is it a violation of community guidelines if literally no one even had the opportunity to see it in the first place? Now, once again, it would have been different if this was like ReviewTechUSA uploading a video of like uncensored nudity or something from one of these games. But that's not even what happened. So YouTube, like I said, they sent a email, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at that now. Hi, ReviewTechUSA. Our team has reviewed your content, and unfortunately, we think it violates our sex and nudity policy. We've removed the following content from YouTube, and it shows the URL to the original link, which, by the way, goes to a video game platform website, whatever you want to call it, and then the video where the URL was found, and it shows the video, right? We know this might be disappointing, but it's important to us that YouTube's a safe place.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing. I just found Carlos at Walmart's website. Yeah, that's the dude. Those birds are made like they make these replica birds from like Chinese. They're not even really brands, and they changed. Like, I bet you I can't find any of these fine bird specimens again.
All if content breaks our rules, we remove it. If you think we made a mistake, yada yada yada, blah 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 bullshit. But if an external site you link to contains nudity, porn, or other sexually provocative content, it's not allowed on YouTube. So
keep in mind, this is the same website that again has the dick or whatchamacallit dick or dildo challenge. The links that were in that video, at worst, had, like, anime characters in bikinis.
At this point, YouTube is basically telling him, right, the reason we took your video down, which no one even saw in the first place, is because you linked to an external source that apparently contained nudity or sexual content, which is a big no-no. Now, the only problem is, and you can see the URL fully in this video, if you really want to go through and type it in yourself, we went to this website, both of us, when we talked, and we clicked on every link that was on that page, like everything that the article referenced, you know, the side articles that it promotes and everything. Literally none of it included anything with any nudity or sexual content in it whatsoever. So it seems to me like YouTube essentially took down ReviewTechUSA's video where he simply talks about a situation before anyone could even see it, like
Scotland.
literally
You,
instantaneously snap of a thumb.
It was 1% processed. And they already struck it. 1% processed, according to my editor, which he wouldn't make that up. Yes, you can have a shoulders and cucumber fight.
Your shoulders.
Cucumbers.
Your shoulders.
Cucumbers.
Your shoulders.
Cucumbers.
Your shoulders. Your shoulders.
Cucumbers.
Your
Cucumbers.
shoulders.
Cucumbers.
Your shoulders. Your
Cucumbers.
shoulders. Try to relax your anus.
Thank you for the support from Scotland.
Kind of thing, right? Because of a URL link that didn't even contain what YouTube says that it contained. Now, the consequences that ReviewTechUSA is suffering from simply, let's be honest, doing the right thing here, he cannot upload on his YouTube channel for an entire week. And if you don't know,
That's how it was going to go down.
why this is such a big deal. Oh, Optimus, why is it a big deal? He can't upload for a week. Rich, like many YouTubers, does YouTube professionally. This is his living. This is his job. He makes his income from this platform. And he's been wrongfully hit by YouTube over something that doesn't even line up with what they said was the problem in the first place. So nothing about this situation whatsoever makes pretty much any sense at all. And now, yeah, like I said, ReviewTechUSA, he can't upload for a week now. His job is basically on unpaid leave for a week because YouTube screwed up. And the problem with this is you can't do anything. Like, what?
Yeah, there's nothing you could do. You could get boilerplate answers from Team YouTube on Twitter, but there's nothing. Now, would I have been in financial dire straits because of this? No. You know, not only was I the support I got on Twitch was, Jesus Christ, absolutely amazing. What's up, Angie? DSPs, shouldn't I? Yeah, but unlike Phil, I have the receipts to back it up. But not only would I have been fine, like say I didn't have Twitch, like it just would have sucked. But you know, it wasn't like I would have, you know, I need you to pay my internet bill, my electric bill. No, I'm not going. Here's what's happening. Some stuff is going to be exclusive to Twitch. When I have interviews with people, exclusive to Twitch. When I do co-streams with Jay, exclusive to Twitch. I'm having the Retro Bro on. Exclusive to Twitch. That kind of stuff. But these kind of streams, which I do on a daily basis, basically, are always going to be here. So Still uploading YouTube videos. That's not changing. And I'm still streaming on here 90% of the time. But will I be streaming enough on Twitch that it warrants to go check me out there? Yes, I'll be streaming there every week. Multiple times a week. So.
But what can you really do? Oh, Optimus, you can appeal these decisions, bro. Have him appeal the decision, bro.
That's not true with this. That YouTube was saying, well, because you don't have the URL, there's nothing we could do. At the time, they said there's nothing we could do.
Bro, 95% of the time, YouTube does not reverse their decision. Regardless of how much evidence is out there that, you were innocent, you didn't do anything wrong, you were following the rules of YouTube, it doesn't matter. YouTube is still going to pretty much always side with themselves. That's just how it works. Yeah, you can appeal, but the odds of it being overturned are just pretty much negligible. So what else can you do? You can sit there and deal with it. Well, some people can't afford to go a week without, making content. I'm not here to say that, ReviewTechUSA is broke and he can't afford, to go a week without content, but the fact of the matter...
Yeah, and I mean, I'm not. I would have been fine, but why should I have to? Why? And again, it's not even about money, like I always say to you guys. Say you do this as a side hobby, just as a hobby. Like, okay, all right, I make a couple bucks off of it, cool. But why, imagine investing in a hobby, no matter what your hobby is, knowing that something can destroy it. Goof, why are you not a mod? You made a video on this? Interesting. I'll have to check it out later. I always check out 99% of videos before I put them up here. That's why, too. But why would you... This kind of stuff de-incentivizes new creators from giving it a shot. Because if a guy... I'm not the most relevant person on the platform. I know I always say that, but I'm not. I don't like flexing. But the point I'm saying is, I have 1 million+ subs. If I have tough times with this, what chance in hell does someone with 2,000, 10,000 subscribers have? You know what I mean?
Matter is, nobody should even have to deal with that, right? He should...
Well, yeah, there's things I can't do there, Terrence. I can't take my shirt off unless I put pasties on my nipples, which is... okay. Even then, I still wouldn't risk it. I know. Twitch is a different animal. There's way more in terms of what comes out of my mouth that I can get away with here. That I will say.
Shouldn't be in this...
And in the end, dude, you know what's funny? It is a win. Who said that? Phil. I made more money due to the outpouring of support, which was fucking amazing. Getting a strike here than if I just kept uploading videos and live streaming normally here. Life is fucking strange, man. You ever think that YouTube is based on autopilot when they say they can't reverse something? It's because they're either scared or unable to go against the AI. The problem is that they're trying to use machine learning and artificial intelligence to govern a ginormous platform, which I get. In their defense, it's a huge... how can you have everything be monitored by human beings? It would be probably, even with a company like Alphabet owning it, still a financial gargantuan task financially. But you can't have it that a video is struck down before it's even done processing. Okay, you want to put the upload on hold and ask another, hey, and you send out a flag and say, hey, ReviewTechUSA or whoever, this link, we're on, we have an issue with it. You want to delete the link. You want to no eyes were on it. So why was it even considered a violation? It's baffling. YouTube is a company and Philip Burnell is a man.
You take the bubbles and shut them up your fucking ass. How about that?
What is your super chat, David G? I wonder what happened to you, Rich. I saw the Optimus video. Yeah, and I really genuinely think, you know who else helped me out too? Shout out to him. I didn't get to use the tools he sent, but he came, no questions. He just literally came to help me out. Memeology 101. He actually was going to be like, look, I know we're YouTube rep. You know, talk to him. It may take a few days, but they could probably help you out. Like, some genuinely nice people on this platform. You know what I mean? There's pieces of shit, too, which we've talked about many times. Even as a hobby, a weak penalty will hurt channels, especially smaller ones, and the algorithm and recommendations also welcome back Rich. Thank you very much. That's my point. It's not, you know, everyone always thinks, oh, they're worried about the money. Yeah, of course. I mean, again, I would have been fine if I really had to take the whole L, hold the whole L, whatever the saying is, I'm a boomer, and take the week off. It still would have sucked. But luckily, you know, I'm not in a position where, you know, I'm not going paycheck to paycheck. And secondly, on top of it, Twitch, the support on there has been fucking amazing, which is why I'm going to have a separate flavor of content consistently every week on there. Because honestly, you know, this taught me too that even with the second channel, I have all my eggs in one basket. Not anymore with Twitch, but I had all my eggs in one basket. And when that happens, and something like this happens, then what? You know? Miyamoto's hole is on hold.
Situation. And what if he was one of these people that lived paycheck to paycheck, that lived weekly, right? He would be pretty much screwed, you know? Like, I mean, it's a situation where when you look at it from a YouTuber's perspective, it's like, what the fuck is YouTube doing? Like, how are they getting away with doing stuff like this?
Because they're a monopoly. Maybe not directly their own fault that they became a monopoly, but that's how it ended up. I don't really know how you can have, I've always said, hopefully one day it's like, how could you be like, how could any startup make a feature set with the speed and quality that you get on YouTube or Twitch? How? People have tried. Storyfy. Remember VidMe? Jesus Christ. I remember people wouldn't shut the fuck up about VidMe. Go on VidMe. Go, that's the future. Go on VidMe. I'm like, no, it's not. I'm telling you the site's going to shut down. Oh, Rich, that's not true. You're such a pessimist. Literally like a month after I said that, the site, oh, we're shutting down. Upload. You know, there was a time, there was some other technical glitch with YouTube. I used to be like, guys, go to VidMe if there's a problem on here. You know, Rumble is. I have automatic uploads that go to Rumble, but you know what's funny? Not them. I'm not going to name any names. So, like I said this on Twitch. Like, what for the people who weren't there, which is probably most of you. I got companies that came up to me and they give offers. No, I'm not a prophet. I just have common sense. Like, yeah, I remember, like, I went to VidMe and I was looking at the viewer, like, there was, like, some of the best videos got, like, 2,000 views. I'm like, there's no way this site is sustaining itself. There's no fucking way. It's not getting the traffic. It's not getting the viewership. It's not getting the revenue. Everyone was trying desperately to convince me it'll be fine. I'm not wasting my time. It's not going to be fine. And, you know, you don't need to be a soothsayer to realize. So thank you, HD, for welcoming me back. But yeah, Dailymotion. I have no idea how Dailymotion. I've never heard a soul. I've never seen anybody, boomer age, my age, younger, say they're going to Dailymotion for anything. I have some like rich oligarch from like fucking Russia or something has to own it. And they're just like, yeah, I own a video platform and I have enough money that I could just let it bleed out. That's the only thing I could think of.
And keep in mind, there's been reports from all kinds of creators about issues that they've been having with YouTube recently. And I mean, I know I've made probably dozens of videos at this point criticizing YouTube for decisions they've made, you know, saying pretty much every time that I have to make one of these videos, oh, this is the new dumbest thing YouTube's ever done. But this...
And the reason, a lot of people say, Rich, you guys are so strange. If you worked at a normal job and you aired out the company's dirty laundry like this, it would be like, you would get fired. True, valid point. But it's not like we have an HR department we could go to. It's not like like you literally have to go on Team YouTube on Twitter and publicly say what's happening with your channel. I wish there was some direct like I know like some people have like channel reps they could talk to, but as far as I know, I don't. So the only thing I could do is go to Team YouTube, and it's like you gotta criticize in video form. And it's even bigger, like Markiplier has made videos being harsh on YouTube. Jacksepticeye recently made a video because it's like it's all you can do. They got to hear it somehow. You have to pay Vimeo to put videos on their platform. It's like, what the fuck? Yeah, Daily Motion's is like the armpit of the internet for videos. Well, we're blowing bubbles tomorrow on the other platform that you could find on Twitter, or you could just look for the same name on the other platform.
This genuinely is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Be about 7:30 tomorrow. My editor's going to be there. I'm trying to get some other people.
Seen YouTube do in the first place. Like, taking someone's video down for this, I understand, right? Like, if he was linking to Pornhub.com, you know, and he had some MILF video pop up on the screen or something out of the description, sure, take his video down, right? But the truth of the matter is, you can still find nudity and sexual stuff on YouTube as long as you sign into a Google account. As long as you have, like,
yeah, that's what makes no sense. Like, there's pretty sexual stuff that YouTube allows. Like, what the, like that art, I don't know, man. Like a lot, I just think it's because we're in uncharted territory with user-generated content. I just feel like none of these platforms have the answers. I kind of get it, too, because it's like, how do you appease, not saying that they don't need to do more for creators. YouTube does, without a doubt. But how do you appease the people uploading the content and also appease the advertisers, which are already skittish to begin with?
an age-verified account on YouTube, yeah, you can look up like nudity and stuff on YouTube. Absolutely, there's still that kind of content, you know, with titties and stuff out. So that stuff's cool on the platform. But if you link to videogameschronicle.com, which is a news outlet for video games, suddenly you violated the nudity and sexual policy of YouTube, and you're banned from uploading for a week. Like, it's genuinely incredible how this platform runs sometimes. Like, just mind-blowing the direction they take things sometimes. And then they wonder,
because the corporations and advertisers have these platforms by the balls, and they're trying to do everything they can to because these platforms, Twitch and YouTube, are expensive to run. Again, I'm not defending them, I'm just being real. So they need to get as much revenue as they can. Why do you think they're thinking about putting 4K behind a paywall? You know why I actually don't think that's the worst idea. First off, most people, like, if you're watching my content, I would say 8 times out of 10, unless I'm doing like a review, you don't really care if it's in 4K. Like, what do you need to see my fat mug in 4K for? You know? So most people aren't even going to care about it. And the ones that do, yeah, it'll be incentive for them. Yes, it sucks. I hated it I hate that it was something free that now they're going to put behind a paywall. However, from a business perspective, I get it. It may not be the popular thing to say, but I get it.
Wonder why creators are so unhappy with the platform. Like, guys, get a clue, get a hint. But I just wanted to bring this to people's attention, and hopefully YouTube's attention as well, because this situation needs...
It did. You did. I gotta thank him. I don't know, like, it's still speculation, but this video goes up, and like hours afterwards, my strike is gone.
Needs to be reversed. ReviewTechUSA should not have a week ban from uploading content on his channel for doing pretty much nothing wrong. I mean,
No, I did my job.
I mean, just simply uploading a video, and he did the right thing. You know, he linked the like article that the video was based on, the source, like and the description, to make sure that, like, hey, if you want to go and, you know, support the journalist who wrote this article, go ahead and give him a click. You know what I mean? But by doing the right thing, ReviewTechUSA has been punished. YouTube, get it together, man. Figure this out. Get this guy unbanned. Like, get this guy able to upload again, because this is just ridiculous, man. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about that real quick. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at SubTheOptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, standing up for ReviewTechUSA and signing out.
I appreciate it, man. That's why he has over 1 million subs. It was to the point, under 10 minutes, dead accurate. You got everything you needed, and it worked. You know what I mean? Let me put my hoodie back on. It worked. More than likely, this video is what saved my ass, I should say. I'm not positive that it worked. Let's put it that way. All right. Yeah, we'll watch Camelot's video, because I know he's going through some serious shit, and then we'll probably call it a night, because long day tomorrow between, look, we got to make a video. We're going to make a video discussing what happened. Then I got some other stuff I got to work on. Then I'm going with my kids. I'm taking my son out for his birthday to another dinner that I know he wants to go to. And then we're doing the big stream in the other place that you could find on Twitter. So let's go see what's going on with Camelot. Camelot 331. So I got robbed. Damn.
I'm starting to think that if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have absolutely no luck at all. A lot of bad things are happening to me in a row.
Damn, he really upped his setup, man. I like that.
And I'm starting to feel like I pissed off a god or two. And I don't know which one it is. It could be Zeus. It could be Archimedes. I don't know who that is. It just sounds like it would be a god. But the one thing I get to look forward to in life is racing. So if you didn't know, I race like NASCAR stock cars. And the last few have been rained out, and your boy's been excited. Been very, very excited about this. So I'm just gonna get into a story real quick, and you've already read the damn title, so it don't really matter. But so I got up Wednesday. Okay, I got up Wednesday this week, and I decided I was gonna go down to my trailer, which is parked on my street. Go down to my trailer, make sure all the air pressure in the tires is good, because this weekend, Saturday, I had a race in North Carolina, and your trailer going a long ass way, you gotta make sure it's up to scuff. So I make sure everything's good to go. And then, you know, I head off to the gym, and it's all good. It's all great. It's all grand. Okay. So Thursday, I wake up, and I go get my truck, bring it back to my house. Okay. So now I got my truck. It's all looking great as hell. I go into my garage, and then I start loading up all my tools and everything into the truck, my air compressor, all these things that I need to have a successful weekend. All right. Okay. Well, still good to go, right? So I get inside my stock car, because instead of pushing the bitch, I just get in it and start it and drive it now, because it's real heavy and I hate pushing it. So I pull it out of my my garage, you know, and I start rolling down my driveway. And I get to the street, and then I make sure, because my driveway is real steep, so I got to make sure it doesn't hit. So I actually had to raise the front end of the car up. So
basically, for citing a legitimate source, YouTube, well, they removed the strike, thankfully, because I cited VG Chronicles. There's VG 24/7, then there's VGC News. Because it was talking about Nintendo getting rid of adult content. They basically like, oh, he's linking porn. And even before the video was even done processing, they gave me a strike. They removed it. They apologized, which I really appreciated. But that's what happened.
So I get to the driveway. It doesn't hit. So I'm like, all right, cool. And I get to the hill. And then I go down this hill. All right, so this is the
What's wrong with Halo? Halo 3 is great.
this is the big thing, guys. This is the big thing. So I get down to this hill, and it's about 30 yards until it gets level, okay, which is where I park my trailer, which is like catty corner because there's another street that intersects it. And my trailer's sitting right there, and no one has a problem with this. I've, talked to the people that live there. I've talked to the police. Everybody's cool as hell about it. So I get down, and I start going down this hill, and I notice something immediately. My trailer, my 24-foot enclosed trailer, okay, it's a ginormous trailer that costs an unbelievable amount of money, and I saved up a while for it, was not there. Keep in mind, Wednesday, just yesterday, I went there, made sure everything was good to go, and on my way home from the gym, it was also sitting there, okay? My trailer was gone. It was gone, son. Keep in mind, this trailer has a VIN number. It has a tag. It has all that. It's registered and all that good stuff. So I immediately think it's been towed or impounded by the police for some weird reason. So I go ahead and call the non-emergency line, and I'm like, hey, has there been a towing of a 24-foot trailer anytime today? And the police told me no, not at all. So I started driving around the neighborhood and driving. Maybe somebody, for a joke, moved it somewhere. And I couldn't find it. So at that moment, it was about 20 minutes. At that moment, I called the non-emergency line, and I reported it stolen. The police showed up at my house and started filing a report and all that good jazz. And that was pretty much it. So my trailer's gone, and I'm kind of optimistic for some weird-ass reason. But as the hours start to drag on, your boy starts getting distraught, because I got to reiterate something to you guys right now. Racing, I know it sounds stupid as hell, guys. Look, I get it. But it's everything to me, especially when stuff's going bad, man. Once I get in my car and I'm racing, I forget about everything, and I can focus on that, and it kind of gets me through like the month. Just one race gets me, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's what keeps me alive, basically, as dumb as that sounds. But my trailer's gone. So now I am kind of distraught. The hours are going by, and I'm starting to get real upset about this, realizing I'm not going to get to race this weekend. The last 2 races have been rained out. So I haven't raced in like 3 months now. It's unbelievable. And a lot of other bad stuff's just culminating in my life, and it's just unreal. But anyways, I know it's...
Your shoulders?
Your shoulders.
Because like after this video, I'm probably going to be calling it a night, because it's been not just a long day, it's been a long fucking 4 to 5 days.
Woe is my ass. So I decide, I guess I'm not going to race. I'm not going to just leave for North Carolina today, which is what I was planning. So I start getting ready for the gym, because it's my other thing. So I'm like, I'm going to go to the gym and just be silent all day. So I go in my house, get my gym clothes, and I leave my house, and I'm walking down the sidewalk right in front of my house to get to my car. And my phone starts ringing from an unrecognized number. So I answer this phone number, because usually I screen them bitches. I'm like, no, I'm not talking to nobody. But today's an exception, because my trailer's gone. And it's like $10,000 in the drain. And it's just, I can't afford that shit, man. It's just unbelievable. So I answer the phone. And it's this guy that has a shop in Lacey Springs, Alabama. You may know where that is. You may not, but probably not, and probably for the best. But he calls me, and he's like, hey, I have a trailer here that a guy was trying to sell 5 minutes ago, and it has your name on the door and your number and your address. And he's like, but this guy's not from where you're from, and he's telling me he got it in on trade, so somebody traded him for it. I don't know who the hell would trade for. Come on now, that big ass bitch. Anyways,
yeah, they're out of control tonight.
He says he got it on a trade.
The bots.
And he said the guy took off as soon as he started taking pictures of it. So the guy had just left. So I'm like, yeah, that is my trailer. I just reported it stolen about an hour or 2 ago. And he's like, oh, well, I have his picture. I have everything. So I pull up this picture right here. So this is the picture that's sent to me.
Yeah, he looks like a quality gentleman.
Right here. That's my trailer, by the way, if you didn't notice. That's my same trailer. And this is in Lacey Springs, Alabama. And I don't
Yeah, that big ass thing can't be cheap, man.
know if you guys noticed this, but this guy right here is not me. That's not me at all. Does that look like me at all?
We're gonna call him Meth Head Fred.
No, that's not me.
Yeah, Meth Head Fred.
That's not me. So, I find out something. The guy at the shop told me he actually gave a name. You want to know what that name was? The name was Richard Wilson. Richard Wilson. And I'm thinking to myself, there ain't no way in hell, that that guy used his real name, right? Because, you know, come on now. Now, I got to reiterate something to you guys right now. Meth is a hell of a drug. So this...
Adam, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Again, guys, don't freak out. Twitch is going to be a totally separate thing. Totally different animal. I'm still going to be here pretty much just as much as I am now. Minus like a few times a week or two to three times a week I'll be on Twitch. I'm still going to be here most of the time. And videos on YouTube are going to be the same as always. Okay, so.
This is what the shop owner
This guy made DSP6.
saw, that he kind of understood that it was not.
Thank you, Crude Moon.
See, this is me. CD, that's me. This is the door for my trailer. This guy that stole my trailer didn't even wipe off my name and my address, which is right here, and my number, which is right here, and my damn saying pickup truck broke. That's just in case the police came by and was like, hey, why is this truck here? Which I'd already talked to them after all of this anyway, because it's, like I said, it's like 30 yards from my driveway. So, that's not me. And I find out that he gave him a name, and the name is Richard Wilson. So, I call the police back, tell them this info. They send an officer to my house. We do a follow-up report, and I give them all the information. And this police officer's gung-ho.
It's the same as here, Mario.
We've been emailing back and forth, and he's like, dude, we're going to nail this guy right now. So I wait, and I hear nothing for an entire day, because this was getting into the nighttime now. So I'm like, all right, cool. I go to bed, wake up, whatever. An entire day passes, guys, and I heard nothing. So I decided to do my own digging of myself. And I was like, I wonder if he used his real name. I wonder if it's possible if he used his real name. Well, guess what? He did use his real name. Look at it. There he is.
He used the real name.
Right there in all illustrious glory. His name is Richard Wilson. This was actually him.
Why would... Oh, my God.
Getting arrested.
I'm not even a criminal. This guy is an idiot.
For a different.
Damn, he's only 31. Motherfucker looks older than me.
For a different reason. And I also want to reiterate something to you, and I'm not going to be nice to this guy. That's a rough 31.
I just... Okay, Goob. Thank you, Goob.
This dude is a... Dude, I'm about to be 33. This dude looks like he's 57.
It's drugs, man.
So this is the guy right here. So I find out that he's in Morgan County, apparently, or that's where he just got arrested. So I call the Morgan County Police Department on the non-emergency line. And I'm like, hey, this dude stole my trailer. What the hell's going on? They pull up his address and find out he's in a county called Marshall County. So I was like, all right, cool. So they transfer me to those police right there. So I talked to them, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? This guy stole my trailer. I have all these pictures. I have his name. I have his damn phone number, guys. I have his phone number, by the way. I tried calling him, nothing, okay? Well, they told me they're going to send a car to go to his address or whatever. I didn't hear anything back for like 2 hours. So you know what I did? I drove to this man's house. I drove to this man's house, and all that was on his land was a couple sheds, no trailer, nothing. So I'm at a loss right now. So I call the cops back. We're going on 3 days now. I call the cops back, and I'm like, hey.
Yeah, that's like Grand Theft Auto, no pun intended. That's a major fucking crime. Like, what are the cops doing?
What the hell's going on? You know, and the cop told me, this was today, this is the follow-up. He told me just now that They don't know where the guy is. They don't know where my trailer is, and that's pretty much where it ends. That's it. I don't have a trailer anymore. This guy's not even been arrested yet. And they have his address. I'm pretty sure, dude, he's been arrested. You can look on arrest.org and just type in his first and last. This dude's been arrested 100 times. Somebody's going to be able to find this dude. And another...
Yeah, they don't give a fuck, man. If someone got shot or something, it'd be a whole different story.
A different cop, told me that they had already positively identified him, meaning they saw him in real life, but no one's arrested him or talked to them. My trailer has a VIN number. It has a tag, which he conveniently ripped the hell off. It had 2 locks on it, which he conveniently broke off. All of these things. This is a vehicle, man. And it's like grand theft. And no one's like doing anything about it. So I don't really know what to do. And I can't afford to buy none of these damn trailers. Dude, it almost killed me doing it the first time. And I bought it 2 years ago. So, I don't know. I've been robbed. And I'm quite surprised the cops aren't really doing anything about it. Especially in my area. Because, like, nothing exciting happens here. I figured they'd be on that shit. Like, nothing happens. All they could do is go, like, pick up a drunk.
They don't care. That's what it comes down to. River puddle, goob. They don't care.
Guy every once in a while. Nothing happens here. And now you got Grand Theft Dude, and you're not even doing shit. What's going on? They should have had this guy 5 minutes after I talked to him the second time when I gave him the address and the information. They know where he is. They positively identified him. Nothing's happening. I'm just blown away, guys. A lot of bad shit keeps happening, and I'm at the point where I don't think I can handle this anymore. You know, I don't think I can handle, like, my friends disappearing, you know, all these bad things happening, you know, sitting alone every day wondering. You know, I know it sounds stupid, and it does. It totally does. But man, dude, I'm halfway expecting to just erupt into flames at any point. That's how my luck feels like it's been lately. So, I don't know, guys, what to do about this. I'm going to contact the police as soon as the sun rises tomorrow and see if I can figure something out. Maybe you can share this video. Maybe someone can do something. Maybe you know somebody that can figure something out. I don't know much, man. I've never been involved in law enforcement. I've never had to call the police for anything. It's generally a safe area. So
bizarre.
If you could share the hell out of this, comment on it, like it, all that good stuff. Share it on Twitter, on Reddit and stuff. But I don't really know anymore. I don't know what to do. So I figured I'd just make this short video just to let you guys see what's going on and tell you the story about what's going on. Until further notice,
Yes, you can get a relaxer anus.
Try to relax your anus.
can't race anymore. A lot of people ask me a very dumb question. And look, I get it. A lot of people don't know about racing, I guess. But no, I cannot drive my race car to a track. Doesn't work like that. I get arrested. The engine would explode after 3 hours. They're not made for that. Can't drive 12 hours in a NASCAR Cup car across the country. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, the cars aren't. They're designed to go on racetracks for, minutes at a time? You can't take that thing on, 84. That's a highway near me. And just cruise it. The thing will go up in smoke.
That. So, yes, until further notice,
Damn, that's fucking... Dude, yeah. Dude, unless it's... Anyway. Yeah, I know, Seals. I know. That's bullshit.
can't do that. And, you know, that's neither here nor there. I just really want my trailer back.
Yes, a clutch.
Because having the peace of mind that I can go load up and go have a weekend and not worry about...
I'm not making a jump to Twitch. I am going to be here. These streams, you're going to see them all the time. But, interviews, with the Retro Bro that's coming up, that will be quite interesting. Tommy's former right-hand man, who still kind of is his right-hand man, will be coming on. Co-streams with Jay. I'm going to have him on there, maybe not sometime this week. That kind of stuff will happen there, and gaming will happen there. But, these React streams and where I'm just shooting the shit solo, which is mostly what I do, here. But if you want to support over there, it will not be in vain at all.
My life I don't know, man. Anyways, that's the story. Been robbed. Police aren't doing nothing. Dude's out in the open. He's on the run. No one seems to care. Do you? I don't know. Thank you, guys.
It's fucked up, man. All right, guys. I'm tired. Tomorrow is going to be a long day. I got a lot of stuff to do. And like I said, I'm going out with my kids for dinner again for my son's birthday. Yeah, 2 to 3 times a week I'll be on Twitch. And I may even be on here 2 those days. So, like, you're not... Like, no, if you don't want to go to Twitch, you have 0 to worry about because nothing's changing. But if you want a different flavor of content, that's where it's going to be. I'm going to keep them separate, so there's a reason to go there, you know? All right, guys, have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Things are business as usual. And love you guys, too. And I'll see you tomorrow with content and a celebration stream. I'll put up where it's going to be on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter. It's the best way to know what the fuck is going on with me is on Twitter. Period. Have a good night, The Goof. Have a good night, everybody.